a random assortment of October favorites. It is mostly lipsticks and scarves, and I'm not sure how it worked out that way, but that's what I have for you today. But before we get into all the lipsticks, my first favorite is more of just an overall look. And sometimes I get into the habit of reaching for the same products day after day, and that's what happened to me in October. And then during the month, we had family pictures taken with Jer's family. So I'm working on a blog post. I'm gonna work on it after I film this video, so it should be up by the time this video goes up. And it's just gonna be a couple pictures from that day, as well as a list of all the products I use. So I won't go through everything, but I will show you a couple of the colored cosmetics. For eyeshadows, I pulled shades from the Lorac Mega Pro palette, and this is the same eye look I have on today. I have sand all over my lid, a little bit of sepia in my crease, cream underneath my brow, and then a tiny bit of espresso right in my outside corner. And I love how those shades look together. And then for cheeks, I have a product you're probably tired of me talking about, and it's the Becca Mineral Blush in the shade Songbird. And if I want a really warm cheek, this has been my go-to blush. I absolutely love it. And then for lips, I have the combination of the Too Faced Perfect Lips lip liner in the shade Perfect Spice. And this is my current favorite lip liner. It goes with a lot of shades that I'm being drawn to lately. And on that day, I wore it with the Too Faced Le Creme in Pink Chocolate. And I love these two match really nicely together, and I just love these products. So I won't go through anything else, but if you're interested in foundation, concealer, mascara, things like that, I will have that blog post listed down below. I have 3 more lipsticks to discuss, which I know is kind of crazy, but fall is just my time of year, especially for makeup, and I love all the colors specifically for lipstick. So let's start with the shade I'm currently wearing. This is Maybelline's Creamy Matte in the shade 660 Touch of Spice. And I usually pass up Maybelline lip products because the scent sometimes bothers me, but I had seen so many people wearing this and it looked like such a beautiful color that when I saw it at Target one day, I decided to buy it, and I love it. So this is what I'm wearing right now, and if you watched my last Get Ready With Me video, I was also wearing this lipstick. This is the only shade from the line that I've tried, but it does have a nice amount of pigment without feeling heavy on the lips. So that is one. And then probably my favorite, number one favorite out of the entire month is the NARS Audacious lipstick in the shade Vivien. And I missed this during the first release. Vivien is a shade that was exclusive just to narscosmetics.com and Barney's. And I was so sad because every time I was looking at swatches or watching someone's video, this is the shade that called out to me. So I was really bummed that I missed out on it, and I was waiting for it to come back in stock. And then one day I came home to a surprise package and NARS had sent me this. So I was so grateful, and I have really gotten a lot of wear out of this. Vivien is a kind of dusty plum color, absolutely beautiful, and these lipsticks have so much pigmentation to them without having to build it up on the lips. It's just very easy to apply, and they wear incredibly well. So I think no matter who you are, but especially if you work and you can't be bothered with touching up your lipstick a lot during the day, the NARS Audacious lipsticks are fantastic. And I want to do an entire video just dedicated to them. This is my 4th shade. So I think I have enough to be able to give you some swatches and give you some thoughts. So that video should be coming soon. My last lipstick favorite is the Most Perfect Pink lipstick, and I have tried a lot of them, and my finding is that Red Apple Lipstick's Audrey is the best. And the reason I like it so much is that it's a very neutral shade of pink, so it doesn't lean one way or the other. So no matter what I do with my makeup that day, this goes with it. So it's a nice everyday shade of pink, and it's also incredibly moisturizing. So if my lips are feeling tight or dry throughout the day, I can put Audrey on and get immediate relief, and it helps my lips look better. So that is such a good shade, especially to carry in your purse. For blush, when I wasn't reaching for Becca's Songbird, I was using NARS Almeria, and this is a blush from their holiday collection. And this is another product that I used in that Get Ready With Me video, and I do not think I have ever gotten so many compliments on a blush in a video ever. So since so many of you all liked it, since that video, I've been wearing this an awful lot. And the shade is kind of a tan plummy color. It is so pigmented. So like I showed in that video, when I wear this blush, I always use a duo fiber stippling brush just to get a very light application. My last beauty favorite is a dry shampoo. This is the One Love Organics Healthy Locks Dry Shampoo Powder. And I've talked about this before, but I just wanted to mention it again because it is an everyday or every other day favorite. And I like this dry shampoo because they picked ingredients that are supposed to promote healthy hair. So things like hyaluronic acid and bamboo extract, and it also smells amazing. And One Love Organics is getting ready to repackage this and then also introduce one other size that's a lot bigger. So as soon as I'm done with this container, I am going to be buying the big guy, and I try to go every other day between washes, and I could not do that without a really good dry shampoo. If you follow any fashion bloggers on Instagram, chances are you've seen a lot of blanket scarves this fall. And I think that craze started with Zara last year, but it is still really popular again this year. And I knew I wanted one, and so many places sell them now. And I ended up ordering off of eBay, which is not something I normally do, but I saw a lot of good reviews and it had the pattern that I was looking for. So I ordered this gigantic blanket scarf, and it took about a week or 2 weeks to come in. And I was a little bit worried during that time. I was kind of worried it was going to be scratchy and not feel good up against my face. So during that span of about a week or two, I was in Target and I found a very similar one in Target. And I really liked the color, so I bought this just in case the eBay one didn't turn out okay. But both of them are so soft, and I'm really happy. And I've actually left the tags on the Target one because I think this would make a great Christmas gift. The only real difference, other than the eBay one being a little bit faded in color, is that the Target one is significantly smaller. It is still a large, oversized scarf, but I wouldn't go as far as to call it a blanket scarf. It's not that big. So if you've been wanting to take part in this trend, but you're worried about just the amount of volume that a blanket scarf would create around your head, if maybe you're petite or something like that, I think the Target one would be a great option, but I'm really happy with my eBay scarf and I've already gotten a ton of use out of it. On the opposite end of the scarf spectrum, I have these very lightweight gauzy infinity scarves from Anthropologie. And in the family pictures I mentioned earlier, this is the scarf that I was wearing because our colors were orange and blue and gray. And I don't think I think this is my only piece of orange clothing. It's just not a shade I wear that often, but I fell in love with the pattern, and Anthropologie does such a great job with getting unique patterns. This one has feathers all over it. So I wore that one a lot, and then also the one I'm currently wearing is a floral in different shades of blue. And I am pretty much a standard shirt, pants or skirt and flats type of person, so having a scarf just adds a little bit of interest. And these ones are so lightweight that I can wear them through the day in the office, and they're not adding a lot of warmth, they're adding more of visual interest. And while I'm throwing out favorites, the shirts that I've been wearing a lot, I have two of them in this blue color and also in a cream. They're from a brand called Bordeaux, which is carried by Anthropologie, and it's one of my favorite lines because it's like pajamas that are masquerading as regular clothes. So they're so incredibly comfy, but if I was just wearing this alone, it would look like a plain t-shirt, but when you add a scarf, suddenly it feels more like an outfit. That is all for my mostly lipsticks and scarves October favorites. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon with a new video.